Okay, hey everybody. What we're doing today is we're taking a look at something that some people have asked me about, which is recording drums using GarageBand. There's a bit of a trick to it. You can kind of do it yourself, or you can take a look at this and maybe try it. One of the best ways to go about getting a full drum sound on anything you're doing is trying to use something that has a little bit more bottom to it and tucking it under something that's a little tighter. Now in this case I've used the Studio Brush Kit. I know it's brushes, but you'd be surprised at how much they fill things out. I've compressed it with the Punchy Drum Kit compression. I've added the track reverb with small club, which is on most things, and I've added fullness of snare, which brings that out. Now if we look at that by itself, it's just okay, it's basically adding body. Now over top of that, or in unison with that, pardon me, I've used a Studio Tight Kit. Now on that I've tightened the drum kit up. I've used a little bit less reverb on it, and I've added drum clarity EQ. So if we listen to that by itself, so it's a little bit sharper. Now when you add the two together, you'll notice that I'll turn this off. You'll notice that the Studio Brush Kit adds a fullness to the bottom. Now, when you add, for example, a hi-hat in, I just use the tightened drum kit for it. Same reverb, small club to match. What I usually do with them as far as their EQ goes is I use a big drum EQ. It kind of softens them up a bit. And I do the same thing with regards to the crash cymbals. And I usually use the Indie Kit or Indie Kit Live for that. And what you can see here, I use the fat drum kit, the same reverb, the small club, and I add a bass boost to it. Bass boost helps really in really bringing out the elongation of the decay, I find. So put it all together and not perfectly in time, but it's good enough for a demonstration. So there you go.